Hey everyone, give me a thumbs up if uh, you're out there. Let me know where you're at. I know it's kind of dark. I was trying to work on the lighting. Hi, Glenn. Evening Van City Prepper. How are you guys doing tonight? I had me a new one, but I don't think I had it charged enough. So the lighting is pretty dark. And it's been raining all day today. See if we can get a few more people in here. Give them a few more minutes. What's the weather been like for you guys today? Can you hear me all right? The great state of Texas. And we know we're Van City Prepper. She's from Canada. Hi, Mary. You're coming from Arkansas. Thanks for joining. How was the weather today in Arkansas? Hi, little house in the big woods. How are you tonight? So, what's everyone been working on their storage the last week? Cold War Prepper. Nice you can join us from Central Texas. The weather is beautiful in Arkansas. The sun's been out all day. It downpoured here in Michigan, so I've been wading water, 82 degrees, but it went from 45 degrees up to 74. So within like an hour. Crazy weather. Your Cold War Prepper is adding a new shelving unit and organizing that room. Great idea. I'm working on adding a few things in my fifth wheel here. I call this my office because I worked from inside of here for quite a while. So, little house in the big woods. You need shelves too. Okay. Let's see if I can try something here. Little house. If anyone wants to join in, let me see if I can do this right. So, Little House or Cold War Prepper, if you want to click on the stream, you're welcome to join. Let's see if I can figure this out. I have it set to one pro. Not sure how to do that. Okay. Let's see. Still trying to get this shelving, or not shelving, the lighting here, because I can see there's a big right behind me. So I'm trying to block it best I can, guys. Hi, Blue Denon. Glad you could join. We're asking what are some of the things you might have added to your pantry within the last week, or have you done any canning, or um, what have you done for your as far as stocking up? Okay, let me see here. Little House in the Big Woods, you're doing rhubarb and horseradish. Nice. And you got blueberry bushes yesterday. That sounds really good. Okay, now all I've got to do, Cold War Prepper. Let me see if I can get this figured out here. I think I have to make it for 2 people because I've never added anyone here. So let me see. Um, let's see. Okay, let me try those here. And shift. Let's see if this works. I'm trying to add you, Cold War Prepper. Add to stream. Maybe that, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. Glad you could join.
Thank you.
So, yeah, we're talking on adding to the storage, your pantry shelves, and right now we all know we need to more than ever. So, if you'd like to add to that.
Well, unfortunately, I've taken over the house. So when I retired, we sold our big house and moved to a smaller one.
Oh,
And so now we have stuff in pantry room number one, part of pantry room number two, in our bedroom. And the laundry room has been taken over by me. So Helen kind of came up with an idea that we could take the roll top desk and move it out of pantry room number one and put it in the living room. Then I could put a new shelving unit in there. Then right next to the door, there's a small space that hasn't been effectively utilized. So we've got another 5-tier shelving unit that's going to go there. So I'm putting in three new shelving units, so we can walk around a little bit in pantry room number one. And so we'll see what happens. And while I'm at it, I'm re-inventorying everything and making sure I know where it's at. So we've got some. I'm going to label all the shelves. So
yeah.
take it from a guy who's been doing this for a while. If it's
Mhm.
possible, do not put your shelving unit lengthwise against the wall, because then it makes it very difficult when you want to rotate your stock, because you got to put that can back in the back. If you can instead take that shelving unit so that the side is against the wall, then you have a back where you can always add your new cans to the back and then pull from
Mhm.
the front. And that's where we are. So I found 2 cans today. What were those? What was that, Ellen? 2 cans, 2015, that were leaking. Yeah, we had 2 cans today as we were, uh, doing all of our recycling and everything else, and from 2015, and one of them was leaking a little bit. Don't know which one for sure, so I just threw them both away.
Right. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. If you're not sure on something, toss it. It's not worth getting
No,
sick over for sure, so but yeah, I know what it's like to only have minimal space to work with, and so like I say, I have certain little areas in my RV that I'm moving into, to add stuff into. So
oh yeah,
And that
space
way
is
it would be
important.
ready too, if we had to hook on and get going, I wanna make sure I have stuff here, if it's hook on and go, I wanna be ready to hook on and go,
Yeah, yeah.
and have some stuff already in here as well, so, it kinda serves as,
And,
dual purposes.
and then you probably have a weight restriction on your chassis, so that if you do a whole bunch of canned goods, that's going to add weight. That's just going to
Yeah, right.
mess up with your chassis and frame.
Yeah, I try not to keep the canned food in here, until, like, at least summertime because it'll freeze, so I can't keep
Yeah.
it in here, when it's real cold in Northern Michigan, that stuff will go bad,
Oh, you
but
poor thing. You get that white stuff. I forget what it's called.
yeah, it finally left a couple days ago.
Yeah, yeah. We don't get that down here. We just get ice.
Where you at?
Just north of Austin, Austin,
What
Texas,
state are you in?
Texas.
Oh, you get that good weather, okay.
I don't know. I'd rather
Yeah,
put
we're
up with
not
the
so
cold than the heat. You can always put more clothes on, but there's a limit to
yep,
how much you can take off.
that's true, that's true. So, but I try to keep more of the, drier goods, in
Yeah,
here, um, so, it's not hurting anything, so and, that way, I make sure there's no mices running around in here, it's gonna get to anything, so or I'll put it in the freezer or the refrigerator in the RV too, it's not being used. I can store stuff in that, for now anyway. If we had to use it, well, I would pull it out
when we
of
downsized,
there,
we sold
so
two of our freezers.
you
We
got
had a
quite a few
stand-up
cubby
freezer
holes.
and a chest freezer. And I told the wife last night
Mhm.
that we need two more freezers and a trip back to the grocery store to fill them all up with ice cream just in case.
I agree. Yeah, ice cream. I mean, that is like a prepper's delight, you know? I I I love my ice cream as well. So, I know there's one of them up there at the White House. I think her, name starts with a N that, she's all prepped up for that as well, so
Yeah,
but, yeah, I think, adding whatever we can right now and finding wherever we can to put it is, and that's what I'm doing. I'm running out of the room inside,
yeah,
so I'm trying to find other alternatives, at least during the warmer months, where
yeah,
I
yeah.
can do that. So, and I'm out here quite a bit anyway, so it's kind of like my sanctuary.
Oh no, look
Donna
how
Brown,
bald I
last
am. Huh? I guess I need to put my hat on. People can see how much hair I'm losing.
yeah. Donna Brown. Last weekend, I pressure canned 2 pork loin and 14 pounds of brisket. This weekend, dehydrating full flat of strawberries and reorganizing deep freeze. Well, Donna, you have got it going on, girl. Right on. Especially on the strawberries. Oh, that sounds so good. I used to pick strawberries as a kid when we lived on the West Coast, and they were so delicious. Big old strawberries. Nothing like you get on the in the Midwest.
Yeah, we picked five today from one bush, but my grandson takes care of that. If he sees a red one, he's going to eat it.
Yeah,
And but when we were in southern Arizona, we had a couple strawberry plants, and
yeah, grandkids will do that. I mean, if you
oh my God, did they produce? We had to give them away.
oh, wow. Too bad I don't live closer. I haven't planted any strawberries. I think I'm going to. I mean, a little patch or spot. I like going out and finding the wild ones too, the wild strawberries.
Uh-huh.
Um, I've done that before. They're real tiny generally, but they're good and sweet. So I'm thinking with the rain that we've had and we're supposed to get warmer temperatures that we can go morale picking and find some morels. And then I can dehydrate
Well, sometime after
them.
midnight
So
tonight, we're supposed to get.
prepper,
Yeah, yeah. Look at that.
thanks for stopping in, apartment
Hey, I'll tell you
prepper.
what. Why
Yeah.
don't you let me drop myself off and you add her. She's fantastic.
Okay, let me see if I can
I'll
figure
leave the
this
studio and
out.
let you add her. How's that?
Okay. I might be able to add her too. I don't know. Let's see if I can get to that link. There's a link. I'll drop the link again down here. I click on her name. Okay, wrong click. I'm gonna get down here and paste. Okay, apartment prepper. If you can click on that link there that I just put in the comments. I'm not sure how to tag you in it. I just dropped it in the comments. Let's see if I can. Trying to figure out the layout here, so.
I'm going to do my first live next Saturday, so
Oh,
teach me
great.
real quick.
Well, the StreamYard end of it's not too bad. It's just trying to figure out this is the first time I've ever added anyone. You're the first one. So
Oh wow!
I got you
Thank
figured
you.
out
What
how
an
to
honor.
get in. So um, I think if I click, let's see what happens if I click on this layout here. A bigger layout, I think. I don't know if anything will happen. Okay, close tab. Oh, that's two over here. Okay, this one here shows I can have two guests. So I should be able to have two guests on this one that I'm on right now, if I've done it right. So
I think I have to do now is wait for them to hit that link, and
I think
then
so.
click on their little
Yeah,
caption thing down below.
yeah.
I
I haven't.
think
Yeah, I
this is
haven't
speculation on my.
seen. If you can apartment prepper, let me know if you've tried that or not. Clicking on the link. Let's see. Maybe if I try this here at apartment prepper. Always fun trying new things, isn't it? And they say you can't teach a dog new tricks. Well, I don't know. Okay. I just tagged you in it, so it might be easier now. Okay. And I'm trying to read along here. Let's see. Got my phone here, so I could probably
So
carry
while we're
on.
waiting for her, let me ask you a question. How did you get the name Nene? Is that from your grandchildren?
Well, my real name is Renee, and a lot of kids couldn't say Renee, so they said Nay, and then it went from Nay to Nene. My nieces, nephews just started calling me Aunt Nene, and
Okay, so it is a family name.
and then my friends, so yeah,
Okay.
yep. So it's just shortened. Hey, Van City Prepper. I think I'm doing this right. If you'd like to join, you can hit that link. Whoever would like to join, I got a StreamYard link there. Haven't no one else I don't think has tried to join yet, so that's fine. I mean, if you don't want to, don't feel pressured by no means. So, so my phone here is easier to read the comments for sure.
Well,
Okay.
Nady, I'm going to back out. The wife's about ready to start
Okay.
cooking dinner, and I don't want the
Yeah.
noise to interfere with your live stream. So, but thank you
Well,
very much for the honor of being your first guest.
hey, you're more than welcome. And if you need any help, send me an email. I'll try to help you.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
It'd be like
Any,
the blind leading the blind.
that's okay. I need all the help I can get.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
I'll be in the
Solar
comments. I'll still
prepper.
be here.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. So, would anyone else like to contribute to to the live stream here? I don't want to hold everyone too long because I know tomorrow's Monday and you probably have things to do and maybe get ready for dinner. See, it's later here, so that's my dinner's already done. It's trying to get everyone's time schedules, to where they can even um, do this. So Van City Prepper. Yeah, I swear I would never can meat. I'm doing everything I can do to save myself. Right. I haven't canned any meat yet, so. Now I've heard you can water bath meat if you do it for longer, but what's your thoughts on that? Yay or nay? Like I say, I've heard it, but I mean, I don't know if it would be anything I would want to do or not. Glenn, uh, got notice that my Xavier dehydrator is to be delivered tomorrow. Right on, Glenn. So you're going to be doing some dehydrating, aren't you? What's the first thing that you want to dehydrate with it? Do you have any ideas yet? Okay. And Blue Denim, I did go over and check out some of those other YouTube channels on the gardening. So, Little House, they're excited. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Okay. Okay, Little House, you're excited to see if your quail eggs. I don't think I would water bath meat. Okay. That was kind of my thought too, but um, celery, cabbage, and potatoes. Yes. I think the first thing seems like celery was one of the first things that I tried that I did dehydrate as well. Only pressure can acid foods. Yeah. I mean, I've seen other people do it, but uh, I just, I think I'll just buy my. buy my canned meat for now. Maybe one day I'll get me a pressure canner. I'll be watching like yard sales and thrift stores and stuff like that. Maybe get one. Yeah, you're cooking dinner. You're about 3 hours earlier, aren't you, little house? I was just figuring to try a different time slot, see um, if what would be a good slot to have a live in. So Luton, husband, daughter, spouse, three granddaughters. I living with someone, two dogs, 132. Oh, has anyone built a chicken coop? No, I'm trying to get. I was thinking about maybe having. We're checking into maybe building one out of pallets if we can get the pallets. But I do know where there are some. I just got to check and see. I was watching someone on YouTube yesterday, and they built a fairly good one out of pallets. So okay. Hi, Apocalyptic Man 3311. Glad you stopped by. 1 a.m. Is anyone on here? Okay, I know Little House has or she has chickens, and I think she was building a chicken coop. Were you building a chicken coop there? Uh, Little House in the Big Woods? I know you're waiting on those quail eggs to hatch. Lumber has gotten so expensive that, Blue Din, you got pallets, lots of them, okay? Do you do delivery? uh, Great minds think alike. Yeah, hey, gotta save money, right? Blue denim. I think the guy only put like what was it, $45 into it, and that was for the 10 that went on the top of his chicken coop. So the rest of it, everything else, he used milk crates for the spot for the chickens to roost and lay their eggs. So little house, you have 25 meat bird chickens coming next month. Wow. You are on it, girl. So Apocalyptic Ben 3311, if you're welcome to. I've got a link in the comments there. You might have to scroll to find it, but you are more than welcome to join in. And City, you're more than welcome to join in if you'd like. So let me know, what's the one thing that you might be concentrating more on? Okay. Yeah, I thought I did Man City, and I don't think I did it right. So I'm gonna try again after the live because I thought I added you, but I must have did something wrong. So I will go back and try to fix it. If not, um, I'll email you. Hmm. Yeah, I have spots. I have 2 more spots here, so if you wanna jump in, feel free to jump in. I had Cold War Prepper on here at first. He was my first person to add, and I figured it out. So, some things you just learn as you go, you know? So, uh, Mary, what'd you pick? Blackberries? Oh, man. Sounds like a pie to me. Blackberry pie. Oh, sounds so good. I love going out in the woods, and here and picking them. It's gonna be a while before that happens. So, end of summer. You have lots to do. Yes, you do, little house. You have plenty to do there. Oh, I don't know how you do it all, hon. So, for any of you that don't know, Little House in the Big Woods, that's my niece that has her channel out in Idaho, up there in the mountains. And she has a wood cooking stove that she cooks on, and she has her chickens, and she's hatching some quail eggs. Uh, you're welcome to join in there if you would like to. Apocalyptic Ben 3311. Now go over and check the channel out. And check Little House in the Big Woods channel out. And Van City Prepper, for sure. Donna Brown, I don't blanch my celery, just chop and throw in. Me too, Donna. I just chop it up, and put it on there, and let it dry out. And I've never had any problems with it so far. So I think that there was one thing that I blanched. I can't remember what it was. It might have been cabbage the first time. Second time I didn't though. So use dried cabbage as powder. Celery powder, Little House? Is that what you're talking about? Celery powder? That would be good. I like to freeze it too, just to have it handy if I'm making a soup, you know, because I kind of like to keep my dry stuff for a longer storage. Okay, got the palettes. Hello, DWL ADE. ADE. I'm so sorry. I'm probably like pronouncing that so incorrect, and I so do apologize. GWI Lulan. Lu- I'm sorry. But thank you for joining. We're just talking pantry preps here and what you got, what you're putting up for your preps. Is there anything that you are focusing more on than other things? Concentrate. Cold War prepper, concentrating on FD dairy milk and cheese and FD meat right now. Yeah, that's a good thing. I would really like to have some like cheese powder. Like get my son to let me do some cheese in his freeze dryer. Maybe I can con him into let me use it just one more time. Outside of Cleveland, they have propane refrigerators, hand-powered washing machines. It's huge family owned. Oh wow, that would be pretty neat to have a hand-powered wash machine. I mean, you can take a 5-gallon bucket and a plunger, but I mean, a crank up one. I have seen one of those used before though. I actually used to have one years ago, and you could put like one pair of jeans in it and wash those clothes up, let the water out, and put clean water in it to rinse it. Mary, I'm not good at growing things either, but I'm trying. You know, that's the main thing. I'm trying. And if I fail, I'll try again. I'm hoping my plants that I put outside, they got a hard rain and and they were covered. Hi, Jeannie. How's it going? Glad you stopped in. We're just talking, see what everyone is prepping lately and what they're putting on their pantry shelves and what they're focusing more on when it comes to prepping. So I'm just going along here reading comments, guys. So it's nice seeing people comment to each other as well, because we're all a community to help one another, and it's glad that we can help each other out, if we have questions or whatnot. Oh, it was the Cadillac wash machines, yeah. Has anyone ever used a Ringer wash machine? And what's your thoughts on them? I've used one before and my fingers went through it, so I still used it after that. I learned my lesson. Don't get your fingers in the way. So, but Jeannie, you planted peas in a little garden today. Right on. I'm not gonna have a big garden either, Jeannie, Nanya, but a little one's better than no garden at all. Even if I can get a little something off of it, I'll be happy. So, and if you want to jump on here, feel free to, Jeannie. I left a chat. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I know some people are busy. Donna Brown. I have a Whirlpool wringer washer, but I turned it into a succulent planter on my on your patio. Oh, that would look cool. I gotta say, that would look nice. Stuff. I think it's neat. But I mean, even a ringer, I guess the old ones you could probably run without power, but one I used ran off power. Oh, it's about 4 by 7 so far. Okay. Yeah, so far I've got 3 growing back to do a couple more, but and I did put a tarp over them. But we got hardcore rain. I mean, it come down in sheets, and I hope they make it because it didn't come down hard on them, but it did. Yeah, they didn't like it too much. So I still haven't planted my cucumbers yet outside. They're still inside, but they're growing out of their cups, so I need to get them. Um, and I'll have to replant some of the tomatoes that I have in the planter of tomatoes. I just put them in there to get them. They were dying. They were just bunched up really tight in the house in a little water bottle. So I'm like, yeah, they're either gonna die in the water bottle being crunched or they're gonna go outside and die. So we'll see how they do. And Little House in the Big Woods, you got the old school laundry set up. And I have a start a bunch. Okay. Blue denim, you can't be that old. Come on now. And being old is being wise, right? That's what I always heard. Being old is being wise. I always like to talk to someone older to me because they've been through it before. So surely if they've gone through something I haven't went through, then they would have more knowledge of that. Oh, and you have a ring. Oh, you have a ringer for your reenactment. Do you know when the next reenactment is, Little House? I know those are always pretty cool. I know from the pictures that you sent me anyway. Well, does anyone have any questions or anything that they would like to add to it? Because if not, I think I'm going to wind it up and not keep everyone on here too much longer. Rocking and rolling. You betcha. you Well, you're not old blue denim. I'm catching up with you, girl. May 12th through the 15th is your reenactment. Okay. Maybe you can put some video up when you go do that because that's really interesting. Civil War reenactment. learning how the people back in the Civil War had to live, and what they used. And okay, all right, go ahead and send me an email. Okay, guys, I'm glad everyone stopped by to say hello. Make sure you hit that like before you leave out of here, and I really appreciate it. And so was able to get a guest on, which was pretty nice. So I'll get off of here and make sure you watch the video tomorrow because I made something. So, and I wasn't able to totally use it yet. I mean, I used it, but I didn't fully use it. You'll know what I mean when you watch the video tomorrow. So, give you a little cliffhanger there. Anyway, guys, until next time, Tulu, God bless. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.